Alright, just to sum up episode 14, I think, my file got corrupted. Either that or I just forgot to unmute my mic. But pretty much what happened is I made it all the way on the map. All I did was make it all the way over here. We're doing Olin's quest, by the way. Not this one. The Olin who has to get the explosions and all this. This is all I can't even speak. All I really did was come over here, kill a group of cultists or Eclipse members and some corrupted machines. There was a corruptor I didn't kill. I died a lot, which is why the last episode doesn't really matter as much. That's all I really did. I died so many times, it's crazy. But now we're fighting a new boss called, I don't remember, called the Deathbringer. And that's really all that happened. Pretty much nothing other than fighting these
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
I don't think, I'm just...
My focus. It stopped working.
I perceive this focus. The rest is up to you.
Pretty much nothing.
I'll handle it.
But I'm not even surprised. I looked at this thing. I tried killing it too. It was already so good. It literally shoots her, but it can't move. I think it's actually close. It might not.
Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Ooh. It's gonna show you. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Let me just start again. Wait, what was that? Maybe it's killing itself. Yeah, it could be cool. I think it died. That's good. That was fun. Took me a while to find this one. first time I've tried. First time recording.
Get ready for the shadow. I will teach you to bleed.
But I'll try to talk. These boss, I don't want to die right now. It took so long to get through this thing. Let me go to my inventory. Take out some of these. 3.
Still sniffing around.
It's so big. Non-stop.
Got one right
So
here.
bad shot. My last recording was like 40 minutes. Just on the first 2 parts and
Did it.
I was so bad at it.
Those things pack a punch. Let's see what you have to say.
Also have some Dr. Pepper.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Who's these? I don't know. All I know is that they have a sniper. I think.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey!
Sounded like it.
Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No
Is
answer,
this a
huh?
stranger?
Figures. I need to find a way inside the tower.
This, my video would have been an hour long if I, yeah, good thing I restarted. I'm so disappointed that I did all that. Nobody even knows.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Ooh,
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
that hair moved
Greetings,
me down.
Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Doctor. Oh,
For your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed.
Wait,
I'm dead. Oh,
350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going
I
on?
need to, you see you? I mean, is there anything around? Can't waste these opportunities.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one anyway. A
They're
machine
cool.
built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Feral leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Feral Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Feral remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always
What was this place?
Are there any crazy
were
rats?
they?
Oh,
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus.
You know what? Corporation. Data right here. Yeah. Owen's journal. Yeah, I don't. I'll just find it later.
They'll help you understand.
Just go to Ted Taffrook. Ted Pharaoh.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Complaint. They're so small. Hollow project.
Ramp to get back up.
What? I'm going up. Can I just use...
Looks like I can climb here.
Yeah. Monkey fast. What? There's a climb this or something. Probably not. Oof. That hurt me. Hopefully the noise is recorded. Oh, it seems like it's not. Let's see. This is not where I'm supposed to go. I think there's something else. I'm gonna jump to the other side. No, that's not it. Go up. No. What was I gonna do? That is so upsetting. Probably gonna be stuck at this longer than last time. Where do I go? It's like I'm just blind. Am I missing something? Wow. Am I dumb? Wait. I go up. Yeah, see. Oh. Why did I have to... Can't even jump. These camera angles are messing me up. Either that or just really bad. Yeah, this seems pretty. Jump. No. Yeah. Please don't jump off. Thank you.
Made it.
That took so much longer than I had to.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Oh, well. Oh, go. Jump. Up. Yeah.
It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not so Beck. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Should probably know what it means by the wording. Jump. Yeah. Please. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die. What are you?
This began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now I wish that
so beautiful.
Exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Not wrong. That just scares me.
It's cold.
Yeah. Did I make it? No, but I seem close. I think. I can't tell if the number's going higher or lower. Beautiful up here. That's just the fight.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Holy moly, it's so
All right,
high.
made it. Wonder what we'll find.
This is an office?
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy either privileges to recover purged data?
Yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Hope you guys like that ASMR drinking. Oh, what happened? Oh, dang. No. Just... Alright. Ooh, my leg is asleep. I accidentally did something. Scared me for a second.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed.
Looks familiar.
I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Oof.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Oof.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're
Dang.
not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The
How?
world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
It's also true.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would
What
have
the hell,
proposed
yeah.
it.
But this? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Rising
Jesus,
Zero Dawn.
Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
My mom's a bad. Can't say that. Bad butt.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
Yep.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no
Yeah.
idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've
Yeah.
spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Yeah.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
See your point?
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry.
Dang.
Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions,
Pharaoh robots, who's Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside. That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed.
Super weapons.
Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Oh, dang, I love
Very
it.
well. Proceed.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yes.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
Oh,
I
sneak.
happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't.
Thank you.
I am nothing if not independent.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
Dang.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
You're right.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
True.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person,
Finally
and your
completed
manners had
that.
better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next.
Upgrade? Learn the ancient past. Oh, it's dark. Gotta go get down.
So much for being careful.
I gotta get down. I think I'm done. So yeah, 2 more skill points. I wanna combo overriding kind of time. Wasn't overriding, I think. Wait, what? I was strike from below. Strong strike. I just figured out later. Don't have time. Let's look at the map. Okay, that's pretty far. No. Let's not start on that yet, but let's go meet Aaron. Let's go finish his. No, I'm not gonna ride all the way there. I mean, I'm dumb, but not that. Alright. Gonna have to wait a while. So. Just wanted to thank. Let me see who. It's like my first subscriber. My very first real subscriber. That isn't me. I know. Yeah. Insta Beauty. Wanted to thank you for subscribing to me. My very first subscriber. And then Daniel Hall and Brian Parker. Thank you for being the first people to comment on my YouTube channel, even though the links you posted weren't good. And you might be bots. I'm 100% your bots. I'm 100% sure you're bots. Those links sent me to some pretty weird sites. If you know what
Already.
I need. Outfits is what I need. Yeah. Yeah. Now I can sell some things. Get some of that. What else? Alright, I'm just gonna buy things. Full health. That's all I'm really gonna need.
To buy something today? Come take a look. Give you a good price.
Finally some better armor.
Why was stopping when you're in the thick of it?
Lots of stuff.
This damn Oseram.
Meet Aaron at the platform.
Had to take over my
I'm
brother.
trying to jump over you. Dang, I didn't even notice this was here. Hopefully, I'll have to make part 2.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
I think Hades is an AI made by whatever his name is to stop her from controlling the robot.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father.
I don't know
I
what's
think
wrong.
find him to be a reasonable man.
Also, Dr. Pepper is really good. It's really bad for your health.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
Right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram.
Ugh.
A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate.
Some more
He'll be
ASMR.
waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well.
Yeah. There's a crush on
Erend,
me.
Marad, let me discuss it with her privately.
Where the heck did my cap go? No cap.
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
He's married to her.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side.
Oh, that's my cap.
And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty.
Dang.
He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons, machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad, a Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
No.
I'm not exactly sure.
Then we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people.
Dang.
And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
Yeah, you were.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Alright. But... Where am I going? You know what? Next episode, I'm just... I don't know if this is gonna take long. But next episode I'm gonna do this. And if I have time, I'm going to be doing these 3, 4. And then I'll also be finding all of the cultures. Pretty much. You know what? I have time. I have time. No, I don't. No, I don't. These are very undecisive, but next episode, I'll just do that. So, I'm just gonna